I grew up battling a quiet storm inside me. Like so many others, I felt I wasn't good enough, smart enough, or capable enough of making it in a world that seemed to value independence above all else. I prayed daily, went to church often, and listened to countless sermons. But no matter what I did, something always felt missing. I wanted answers, but instead I found myself sinking deeper into feelings of isolation. My grandfather was one of the few people I felt truly connected to. But then, when he passed away, during my young adult years, it shattered me. That loss pushed me into a deep, dark depression, a place where I felt utterly alone and without purpose. The pain was unbearable, but then something inside me stirred. I thought, there has to be more than this. I started seeking answers beyond prayer and church. I reached out to a teacher who introduced me to transcendental meditation, hoping it could calm my restless thoughts. At first, it worked. I began to see my thoughts more clearly. But the calm I experienced didn't change my behaviors or heal the deep anger I felt inside. I still didn't understand why I was alive or what my purpose in life was. TM helped, but then the storm inside me roared back, and I was left feeling just as lost as before. I wasn't ready to give up, but the path forward wasn't clear. I began exploring other practices like Zen meditation and Tibetan Buddhist techniques. Over time, I connected with teachers who took me under their wing. One of them even invited me to live and study with them for a while. For a time, I thought I had found the answers. But then my unresolved anger resurfaced. Even after years of meditation, I still felt disconnected from my family and society. Couldn't reconcile my spiritual practices with the material world around me. Therefore, I began to question whether this was really the way to peace. That's when I discovered the writings of Neville Goddard, Catherine Ponder, Joseph Murphy, and Florence Scovel Shinn. Their words hit me differently. They spoke about God not as something separate from us, but as something within us. It was a profound revelation. I realized that all my life I had been looking outward, begging God to fix me, heal me, or show me the way. But then through these teachings, I understood that God had already given me the tools I needed. Therefore, the responsibility was mine to discover and use them. Hold on. I came to see the secret door not as something external, but as a metaphor for the eternal barriers we build, our doubts, fears, and limiting beliefs. These barriers keep us from accessing the genius within, the part of us that is already connected to God. When I finally accepted this truth, everything changed. I stopped begging and started affirming. I practiced phrases like, God is the instant and immediate source of my supply. God's wealth flows to me in avalanches of abundance. At first, they felt unnatural, but then as I repeated them daily, I began to notice subtle changes. Therefore, I started to believe not only in their power, but in my own.
you've ever felt stuck, like there's a wall between you and the life you want, remember this. God has already given you the tools to break through. You don't need to look outward. Everything you need is already inside you. The door is there. The key is in your hands. All you have to do is turn it.
If this message resonates with you, feel free to subscribe and check out my community memberships. I love sharing customized affirmations and guided imagery that can help you on your own journey. There's no pressure, but if you're curious, you can find the link in the description below. Thank you for being here, and may your journey inward lead to the life you were always meant to live.
If I knew I could get back to you, yeah, I just wanna get back to you. May take some time, I don't wanna find no one but you in my arms. If it's a test, I'm doing my best, but it gets hard being without you.
How'd you guess? See, they go with
Being without you. I would walk a million lonely miles to look you in the eye, have you here by my side. Swim every ocean, fight till I'm broken. I just wanna get back to you. Yeah, I just wanna get back to you. May take some time, I don't wanna find no one but you in my arms. If it's a test,